So, guys, this is Gogo Mercedes, popularly known as Gogo Mercedes on TikTok. I am a Gobela, a traditional healer, and today we are answering questions from the internet. Yeah, okay, first question says, do you have a relationship with God? Of course. Of course, I do have a relationship with God. As a sangoma, a lot of people would assume that you're all about ancestors and nothing about God, but actually we are. We pray and we do everything that churches do. We do it. But okay, there's a certain way we do it. Next question is, why do you help people to bewitch others? I don't. When it comes to witchcraft, I can't. I'm but in a case where somebody says so if you start a fight, I'll definitely be there to back you up. So it is not something that we start. We do not start impi. What happens when a person dies? They are gone. What happens when a person dies is that they reunite with their ancestors, but it doesn't mean that you instantly become idlozi now. What happens is that you undergo a process of being accepted, whether you served your purpose or not. When you get to the other side of the world, because everybody serves a purpose. So if currently I'm supposed to serve a purpose and I run away from it, we gave you a purpose and you didn't follow. Why? And then now I have to reappoint another person who's going to take off. Yeah, they're going to take after How do you see the past and the future? Take me through this experience. Okay, how a sangoma works is that siyahluka. Khona other people ukuthi bayabonisa with their naked eye. Khona baphuphiswayo, khona bafila izinto. How it works with me is that whenever I consult a client or whenever I come across somebody ukuthi unenkinga, I see slideshows. I need to break down the slideshows because njengoba ngibonisa imoto kwenzenjani ngemoto. So each and every person ukuthi unomoya abantu abadala, we don't see ngelihlo eliyi-one. Other people babona ngomoya, mina ngizibonela i-slideshow mangibheka. Ezinye izinto futhi ziyaqhamuka nangeBhayibheli njengoba the other question was asking ukuthi do you follow izinto zakaNkulunkulu? Yes. So one thing that helps me iBhayibheli and also ama-slideshow wami ngoba iy'giga besihlezi zikhona manje ngibona I can't say ukuthi seyinkingeni suka sengibone i-slideshow sami from amadlozi wami. That's how I can see the past and the future. Why can't you use your powers to be rich or win the lotto? If that was the case, well, using your gift to get rich, I think it's a lot of a thing I have to use my gift. There's no need for Yolanda in magic, mali, Yolanda izinto. It blesses you in abundance. But Malfuna isn't extra. I don't think Sikoni Sangoma is beg my number with some number as because if that happened, then we're killing the world, like the spontaneousness of the world dies down. Because now you know everything and you have everything figured out. As much as Zangoma, we see the past, the future, and the current, but also element of surprise is important in closing. So yes, Subungoma to get rich, but it's not a good thing abantu to get rich. No, I help people and then it rewards me with and the money. Mara I don't want to know what's your numbers for I Now that you foresee the future, if you foresee your death, what do you do? Okay, ezozini with how far I've pushed. I don't think ngabona ukufa kwami khona into engayenza. Masifikile isikhathi sifikile, you must accept ukuthi isikhathi sakho sifikile. And also idlozi can never really show you ukufa kwakho ukuthi namkusasa uyashona, because if that happens abanye abantu bayakusaba ukufa. They'd forever be running or trying to derive from whatever that they're doing and fix this katsabo in Klabin. Empilweni, when it's your time, it's your time. If I see that ngizongena engozini, yes, there's something that I can do. It's okay. I got in sale pants in ngozi, but death, I cannot cheat death. After all, I cannot run away from into zakankulunkulu. Mami iskati tro. What is the difference between sangoma and a witch? Sangoma siyaphilisa, guys. With everything that we're going through, especially now because a lot of sangomas are open about their calling and what they do in Dumbenzabo. Isangoma umsebenzi wakho mawubizwe idlozini ubizelwe ukulapha. Ukuthi wena so uyathakatha, that's between you and your ndumba. Ubuthakathi is something ukuthi sikhule ngayo ikhona, but we are never really called for ubuthakathi. As inyanga, I don't think khona isangoma out there ezibizwe ukuthi yena ahamba yothakatha abantu. Suka sekuyinhliziyo, yes khona amagela, but igedla liyaphilisa futhi. So whatever that we're doing, it's not because ngiyafuna ukuthakatha, no. Suka sekuyinto ukuthi ngibhekane nayo. If isimo siyangiphoqa ukuthi hamba uyothakatha, suka sengihamba ngiyophilisa njengoba ngisho ukuthi if it comes to a point of healing somebody and then somebody khona umuntu omqalile sithi ulahlela umntana abantu ngespoki, sekumele ngiyomlapha ukuthi ispoki sibuyele kumuntu wakhona angithakathi ngiphindisele emuva into eseyiqaliwe. So isangoma is a healer, umuntu ukuthi uyaphilisa. A witch is a witch. Why do ancestors create problems before solving them? If they don't create problems, you wouldn't really know that you have problems, eh? So what happens at Lozing is that idlozi liyazidala inkinga in multiple ways, also to just show you ukuthi they bakphet, bayakulawula, and they have you in their corner. So if besiphila emhlabeni where we don't have problems, we wouldn't really see the power yamadlozi wethu. So I believe ukuthi idlozi lidala inkinga just to show you ukuthi unamandla wokulapha whatever or face whatever that you come across. How do you read bones? Ooh, that's my favorite. Okay, so when we read bones, it's just a skeleton of what's happening in Empilweni yomuntu. Kahle kahle, with your naked eye, you can't fully understand amathambo. So you need to put the meat on the bones because amadlozi have given you the skeleton. So understanding what each bone means, yes, kuyasebenza kodwa iphindi shintshe because of ilihlo lesimoya aliboni ngendlela eyi-one all the time. So you can have your set of bones, and when you look at it, you are waiting for the meat from idlozi lakho. So that's how I go about reading amathambo. A regular person, I don't think ngizokupha inhlolo mfethu, you'll just see bones and everything enzakalayo. So you need to be spiritually awake for you to understand what your bones mean. How do we know if the traditional healer is real or a scammer? These days futhi ku-tricky guys, yazi go-tricky ngoba abaningi siyabuyazi ubungoma. We know a lot about traditional healing. Umuntu kodwa ekugcineni iqiniso liyaphuma because we have imithetho as inyanga, khona umthetho weshoba. Umuntu owathwasa kwangempela, umuntu onobizo kwangempela, bayawusabela umthetho weshoba, and idlozi lakho liyakupanisha if you don't follow izinto ezenziwayo ebungomeni, like good things that you're supposed to give back to the people. Idlozi liyakushaya. But also, njengoba ngisho, sibaningi abathwasile, sibaningi abaneyindumba. Identifying a real sangoma, I believe it's also driven by idlozi. If you're a real idlozi lakho will go on and pull on abantu abakuthi bazoku-expose ukuthi okay kwangempela uyinyanga yangempela. Abanye futhi ke mngema ungena endumbeni uyeza ukuthi uyagodola nje akunavalo akunanext. That's how you can also tell indumba yomuntu speaks volumes, and also how they go about it. If I let every Tom, Dick and Harry access indumba yami, then inhlupheka sedlozini futhi wena uyazi kahle. So yeah, tell him ukuthi sangoma, are they real or not? There's quite a lot of factors. But one thing that I'll always say, ukuthi mawuhlangana nenyama nenyanga, kumele ushawe uvalo. Idlozi lakho needs to confirm ukuthi uze umuntu no-right or kanjani. Mawuhlangana nenyama nenyanga kuthulekile nje kwiwalena le, now you should question yourself ukuthi why is this person all over the place? Amadlozi ekugcineni, they guide us, they are carrying us ukuthi you need to heal or you need to do this and this and that. As soon as you start off ramping, yeah, kula sibona ama-red flag khona ukuthi la chomiya solisa. What is the most common request for a sangoma? Isliso. Abantu mabasibona nisifuna isliso, and I think inyanga eningi we go through that. Everybody would just wants to lisa, siyalisana, sifuna imali. You know, yeah, the common request is definitely money and isliso, and not everybody has that. Imali, yes, bakhona abantu abakuthi bayakhona ukukhandela umuthi ozokupha imali. But when it comes to isliso, not everybody is gifted kuleyo ndawo. So yeah, ama common request when ukulisa amadoda, right? Siyawathatha, but then not everybody can give you a proper thing, because as amadlozi we also have abantwana bamadlozi, we have specialties. I specialize in twasisa and aligning people namadlozi wabo. Khona umuntu ospecialize ngama relationships. So I think also it would make it a lot easier to understand ukuthi mawuya enyangeni uya kwinyanga especialize ngani, because not everybody has it all. So mina mawuza yimi uthi ucela isliso, cha anginaso. Akusiyigame yami leyo. What is the most expensive service you've ever done? Uqinisa umuzi. That's one of that one Shane is young khathaza. Ngunima ngathi ekhaya kugijima into mfethu ngicela uzoyikhipha That's the most expensive process I have. Okay, we're not going to talk about initiating amathwasane because that's also another thing. Ukuthwasisa, yes, it's expensive. I'm quite cheap at mangthwasisa. But in sebenzo that I give to the community, yokuqinisa indlu, yeah, that's the most expensive. Ngiyabonga.